Hello everybody, Don't Blink here again with another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary for you guys, and today I've got a game of Rush Defense on Strike at Karkand. I am using the Assault Kit with the F2000, Red Dot Sight, Foregrip, and Suppressor. Not going to be talking too much about the gameplay. The enemy team didn't do a good job of playing the objective, but I do get a couple nice kill streaks and get into some hairy situations, which will hopefully keep your attention. But what I want to talk about today is the patch that was released on PlayStation 3. If you're a PlayStation 3 player, I definitely recommend checking out this game, even if you've set it down due to frustration or anything like that, or you just grew tired of it. I would definitely recommend trying it out once again because they've added a lot to the game, they've improved a lot. And a lot of people that I've read their thoughts and impressions on the patch, they seem to be very happy with it. Obviously, since I play on PC, I don't have any opinions of my own when it comes to this patch because it's still, it's still in limbo for the PC and Xbox 360. They still haven't announced a date, but hopefully it will be released sooner rather than later. The interesting thing about this patch is there are a lot of unannounced changes included in the patch that people are kind of discovering just based on trial and error and experimentation. So I'm going to go through some of the patch changes that weren't in the official patch notes that have been listed in a thread on Reddit that I found this morning. So obviously, since these are all unofficial claims by users, you have to take them with a grain of salt. But, basically anything on Reddit is up for, I guess you could say, peer review. So hopefully this information is at least somewhat accurate. So first up, some of the AA emplacements and vehicles and their spawns have changed, and some stuff has even been added. For example, the AA emplacement on Karg Island has been moved. There is a scout helicopter in Sharkey Peninsula Rush mode now. There are faster vehicle spawns, especially for air vehicles. A shorter countdown at the start of each match. And I know this is going to make a lot of people happy, but it seems as though if they didn't fix input lag, they at least improved upon it. And now you're able to turn off anti-aliasing, which is supposed to help with input lag. So hopefully that will either fix or lessen the blow of input lag for most of you PS3 users who were experiencing it previously. You can fly through light posts. The top halves of light posts are now destructible, so if you've ever flown on Karg Island, then you'll know how frustrating those light posts can be. It looks like the top halves actually break off if you fly through them now, and they don't destroy your air vehicle. But the bottom halves are still indestructible, so you do need to watch out, but you don't have to be quite so careful, so that's nice. You can spawn into AA emplacements. There's supposedly improved sound, which I'm very, very interested in. The users on Reddit say that they can hear footsteps very clearly. They can hear reloading, they can hear voiceovers from rooms away. So I'm very happy about that because I'm a huge sound whore, and I'm definitely looking forward to experimenting with that. Console sound cutout, I know that was an issue. Seems to have been fixed or improved upon. There are conflicting reports on that. You have to reinstall Back to Karkand on PS3 in order to install the patch, just because they released a new Back to Karkand update, I guess you could say, that fixes that weapon glitch that made you hold your weapon above your head. So that was fixed a while ago, but it is actually mandatory to download that if you want to download the patch. There are custom servers, which I know they announced back with the Close Quarters DLC. The prices are actually up now. There's a limited availability for custom servers on consoles, and they're going to be rolling it up to full availability next week. The prices in US dollars are as follows. If you want to rent a server for 1 day, it's $1.49, 7 days, $6.99, 30 days, $24.99, and 90 days, $64.99. So based on the 24 player count that consoles have, that seems basically in line with PC prices. And let's see, what else do we have here? Matchmaking option in multiplayer seems to be for esport / organized scrims on custom servers, so that's kind of interesting. Many UI tweaks. It seems like there are a lot of team function icons, and they've also changed the icons to make them a little bit more legible on the minimap. I know on PC there's going to be the improved comma rows, which is going to introduce a lot of icons as well when people ask for ammo and health and pickup and stuff like that. Supposedly it's easier to see which spawn point is selected on the minimap when you are trying to spawn. There are icons for vehicles on the spawn screen. Jet-guided missiles are more effective. The Stinger, this is interesting, and it's one of the big changes in this patch. The Stinger takes about 2 seconds to lock on. Its range is limited, and not only that, but it actually has a minimum range that you have to be away from your target in order for it to lock on. If the target is too close, you can't actually lock onto it. So that's interesting. And not only that, but Stingers disable in 1 hit, and they supposedly bring down helicopters super fast. You can quit between rounds on consoles now. That was already available on PC, so no change there for you PC guys. The Havoc attack helicopter is noticeably easier to fly, more maneuverable, but the users on Reddit say that it's not quite as smooth as the Viper. So hopefully it's, at least competitive. And this is something that was really interesting to me. It seems as though they've made it so there will be some inter-squad cooperation in that squad leader objectives, not your squad leader, but other squads' squad leaders, the objectives that they mark show up on your minimap now. So that's very interesting, and hopefully it will allow for better teamwork and more cooperation in multiplayer matches. And laser designation and guided missiles seem to have improved range. The horns have been added, and console users can now play 5-flag Wake Island Conquest, so that's kind of cool. There are also additional dog tags that have been added for a number of weapons, as well as that recently released game Syndicate. So that's about it in terms of the unannounced patch improvements that I found in this Reddit thread. If you have any other information, those of you who play on PS3, if you've played a little bit with the patch and have noticed something new, leave a comment below. Let us know what's going on with this patch. What didn't they tell us was going to be in it? And that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.